All right, y'all, so here's what we got going today. Customer said the house was clean to moderate. He did say there was some grease built up. They over here doing cocaine. Dang. Yeah, so one thing is like, and I told him, ooh, snaps. Something wrong with that. One thing I did tell him is, we got to do a walkthrough before we get the price. I did give him a price, but it was like, but I got to see it first. And also, this is supposed to be empty, but he, once I talked to him, because he's not here, so it was, one of those things where it's like, hey, I need to see the place before I can actually get you a price. And then also I need payment before I start. So I did the little walkthrough. He said, for one, he said that they got sick and do not touch the refrigerator. They'll do it themselves. And then everything else just kind of pile it up into the corner. I did let him know that the baseboards we do dust, but we do not wipe down the baseboards. We could definitely do that. It is an added on service, just because it's a little bit more tedious. And the reason why we do that is because when you're moving out, more than likely they're going to be painting the house, right? So there's a lot of things that they need to paint anyway. So we'll dust them, get it ready for them, and then they can, come in and do their painting. He did ask about the patio. They spilled some stuff, and he just needs that swept. I hate to say it, y'all, but it's pretty far from clean to moderate. It's pretty heavy. We'll start in this room here, actually. Little things like this, we'll wipe down the door a little bit. We're not going to wipe down the entire door. Also, when it comes to walls, we do not wipe down walls. We can, but again, it's another tedious task, and it would be extra. So if you guys are looking for that service, just know that we don't do it on our deep clean, which our deep clean is standard, but we won't do it. It is an additional cost. So when it comes to windows, we do clean inside and outside of the windows. Outside, if it is safe to do so. All right, so again, what we do is we'll go through, we'll get the edges of the ceiling or any type of cobwebs that we see. We get around the window frame, we get in the window frame to get cobwebs. We come down and we get the baseboards, we dust those off. Of course, we'll get in here and get inside of the cabinets. We'll dust all this and give it a good wipe down. And when I say that, I'm saying we'll dust this, give it a wipe down, and then for this particular, we'll wipe this down. And the reason why we don't want to, that goes for all the doors, but the reason why we only kind of, we'll give it a quick wipe down, but we're not going to wipe down the entire thing because we'll be here all day wiping down doors and walls. We can get into a situation where, we may clean this and then just you got stuff all over the place that, I don't know, it's just easier for us to just kind of give it a quick wipe down, more so to blend it in, because like I said, they're going to paint anyway, but we want the place to look presentable. Okay, you can see the baseboards are black, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what I mean when it comes to dusting. So we have one of these brushes here, all right, on a pole, and what we'll do, we'll go around getting, because for the most part you get a lot of cobwebs here, right? They're always in a corner. Sometimes you'll have something hanging right around this area or so, wherever, but we get that also. So we'll just go around really fast, do that. And then the other thing is we'll come down, because they're always in the corners. Cobwebs, they love it in the corners. Then we'll come down and we'll dust these baseboards. Now, when you have stuff like this, it's not going to do too much. This is probably more dust than anything else, so here you'll be able to see exactly what we're doing. See what I'm talking about? And I'm right-handed, I'm holding the phone with my right hand, so I'm trying this with my left hand, so I'm not really getting a good pressure on it, but you guys can see the difference of what we do, okay? Now, we can't, like I said, we can come in here and wipe down the baseboards. It's extra. But all of this stuff here, down to the, it's one of those things. Same thing here. Excuse the beeping. So yeah, so that's what we would do in here. Of course, we wipe down all the mirrors and everything, or clean them. Then we're in here. It's definitely dirtier than clean to moderate. Haven't looked in the toilet yet, but so that's what we got going on today, y'all. Floor has a bunch of stuff on it. We'll be sweeping. I usually like to sweep first, get everything in a pile, then I could come through and dust and sweep again, but I don't know. These floors are very dirty. We're just gonna do a flat mop. We're not gonna do a full deep clean with our machine. So, all right, y'all, it's DWES for life. All right there, folks. So I'm all done. I'm just, I already pretty much mopped all of this and back there and over here. I'm just gonna mop my way out. But let me show you guys exactly how this turned out. I did have to pause a couple of times today. I had to go pick up an area rug from a customer. So, not too bad though. You guys can see how this looks. This is what DWES Enterprise can do for you guys. All the windows, mirrors, cabinets are all wiped down and cleaned. And again, some of the stuff just needs to be either replaced or painted. We're not in the business of making everything look brand new, but we can definitely get it cleaned. We did do all of these kind of, dusting them down and then wiped them. We did, wipe a lot of these doors too. All in here, excuse the lighting. We got in all of the drawers. The windows are taken care of. The window track. All of that is clean, ready to go. Like I told you, we're not really wiping down the baseboards. We are dusting, but this is pretty excessive to where we would be here for a long time. All this stuff needs to be painted anyway, so everything was mopped. Everything was wiped down as far as, windows, mirrors, and floor, and even the outlets and light covers. Where's it? Right there. And then we have these cabinets here, these mirrors. Look how clean that looks. So same thing over here. It's looking real nice. You can see right through outside the window. Again, it's kind of hard for me to get the outside, but I did my best. We get what we can get safely. That is key. We want to keep it safe as possible. I don't want to be hanging out the window and fall out, and next thing you know, I don't have a DWES Enterprise anymore. So again, the track, the windows. This one, of course, we can get both inside and outside. Swept out here for the customer. This was pretty bad. And then coming in here, we got inside the microwave. There is some staining going on up top. That was pretty bad. I'll insert a picture so you guys can see. Stainless steel that is in good shape, we can definitely wipe down, but stainless steel that is pretty damaged, it's pretty hard to get to, you know what I'm saying? We can only do so much, and in this case, the customer did not pay for any stainless restoration. Got up in here looking decent. There is some staining going on the inside of the glass. It's looking a lot better. Then up here, you can actually see the little ring. All of that is taken care of. Up here, remember the cabinets, how bad they were, and even inside the cabinets, it's terrible. So we can definitely get certain things done. It's one of those things though. So if it's really, really bad, we have to use a scrub pad, and it can possibly damage paint. This needs to be painted anyway, so I just kind of went for it. You guys remember what the sink looked like? Also under here. So all of this was pretty bad, not gonna lie. In here, I didn't show you guys this earlier, but I don't think I did. They left their stuff in here, and we're not able to clean this. We need it to be empty. So, but you guys can see how bad this is. All right, so that'll give you an idea of how bad the entire home was. So. Same thing goes down here. I just did what I can get. You guys can see what it looks like in there. All right. And like I told you guys, I did mention to the customer that we do not wipe down the baseboards on our cleaning. It is an added service. We also do not wipe the walls. You guys can see how the walls. Now there was one little area I did wipe was over here because this was really bad, and I'm pretty sure this is where they had their garbage at. So I just didn't want to leave it that bad. You know, it's kind of hard for me to just start cleaning everything I see, but you know, at least if I could focus on this area here and that one over there, we're good. You know, you want to kind of leave as good an impression as possible, but I'm not going to overdo it. I'm not going to, you know, start wiping down all the walls and, you know, filling holes, and that's just not. And I say that because some customers, they have, you know, asked like, can you fill these holes? Like, that's not my job to do. You know, we just clean. So yeah, so my last thing, I already have all my stuff all set up. I'm just gonna clean my way out and close some of these windows, and that's it. As always, you guys know it's me, it's Daryl, DWES Enterprise, and I'm the one that you guys talk to when you guys call. I'm the one that shows up. I'm the one that is in the YouTube videos. Is me. It's DWES for life, y'all. Peace.